Sephora VIP haul, I was talking about the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick set that I got. It was such a good price, and they were decent sizes, but I have to pass on them because they were so dry. I'm really bummed out because I wanted to like them. They're gorgeous colors, but I can't. I mean, it's like if it were better quality, that would be a different story. I recently learned, some of my friends were telling me that when people return things to Sephora and Ulta, those companies, they have to destroy the products just because of, contamination, sanitary reasons, which makes sense. And it also gives me like a good peace of mind that, I'm not going to get like some crap that's been used and, like a mascara that has been contaminated by another person, especially if they had like some kind of infections, you know what I mean? So it makes sense. And I'm a huge germaphobe, so I don't blame them. I feel bad. It's like when I did my shopping for Sephora, this was before I had learned that. So now it's like after I know this and I have all these products and everything, I'm like, oh my God, like it sucks. It sucks that has to happen. But at the same time, the quality was shit. So I'm not gonna waste my money on something on a bad product, so it's not fair to me as a consumer. I mean, that's the way I see it anyway. I mean, hopefully that makes sense, hopefully people agree with me. I had my siblings and my cousin write their letters to Santa. So they put a list of all the goodies that they would like to ask Santa for. So I have to, pass the word along to Santa. It's, my due diligence as one of Santa's helpers. You know what I'm saying? So yes, gotta take care of that today. I happen to get Tuesday off, and Tuesday happens to be my mom's birthday. And I don't know what she has going on that day. I might try to meet up with her and do something during the day if possible. And then my husband and I, we haven't seen The Last Jedi yet. We haven't seen it, and I've been trying so hard not to read comments. Like I said, a couple days ago, I've been trying so hard not to hear about any spoilers. And I feel like going into work tomorrow, I'm pushing it because I'm really worried that someone might slip and say something and then just ruin it for me. This is something that I do not want to mess with. This is something that I am legit excited for. I have been such a huge Star Wars fan since I was a little kid. I mean, when I was maybe, I don't know, 8, 9 years old, I remember my aunt had this box set of the trilogy, and we would just sit there and watch the VHS, every single one, back to back. And those are some of my favorite memories. We would just get a bunch of snacks and watch the movies and then play video games. I'm really looking forward to what's in store for Rey and just kind of see what happens there. Let me see. So the reason why I brought up Star Wars was because Tuesday night, if it's not too late for me to get tickets, I want to try to go that night. I know it's going to be so busy because it's a discount day at our local movie theaters. So yeah, we'll see. I'll have to check that out on the interwebs later. I think that's it for now. I'm turning into the mall right now, and I'll go do my returns and then just kind of peruse the shops and do some Christmas shopping. And yep, that's it for now. Dang, I talked a lot. Okay, I'm gonna cut myself off here, and I will check back in later. Toodles. One more week and day, what, 8 days until Christmas? I swear I know how to count. So much traffic. I'm glad I came today and didn't wait later in the week. It's gonna be even worse. Made some lunch, some leftover fajitas. Pretty good. And some chipsticks. These are really delicious too. Like, lightly spicy, but not too much. Echo! They both came to me to the office. No?
What's this? There's white things in the air. What's this? I can't forget.
They must really like it more than I do.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that cool? And do you see the countdown? I'm excited.
What's this? The streets are lined with little creatures laughing. Everybody seems so happy. Have I possibly gone nappy? What is this? What's this?
With this song, you can sing just like Lock, Shock, and Barrel.
Don't you feel like you're at Disneyland?
Strange, but they
No, I feel like I'm around Foreign Road.
8 more days till Christmas. I'm glad you finally came out with me to see it. I was finally able to get my hubby out of the house to go show him the Nightmare Before Christmas decorated house that's in Sacramento. It's really not that far of a drive from where I live. And then, I mean, it was starting to get pretty late, but I decided to take him to this other house that's in a different area, but a little bit closer to where we live. And they had just shut it down by the time we got there. They have the lights timed with the music. You can tune to a specific radio station that they have set up. So any music that plays, the lights just kind of dance along to the melody and whatnot. It's so cool. And I'm really bummed that he missed out on it. Beautiful neighborhood too. The houses, dude, that neighborhood is like, it's very nice, very nice. Really big houses, like, you know, they expensive. But yeah, I mean, it's not that far from here, like I said, so maybe I'll get him to go another day. We'll see. He ended up having a really bad headache, so as soon as he got home, he asked me to rub his head, and then he fell asleep. So yeah, poor thing. He was really stressed out about football. He's asleep on the couch. Go see him. You okay? So even though where I live, it's not like blizzard cold, like it's not snowing or anything like that. It's still pretty cold. I always freeze in the winter. So my grandmother gave me this awesome little heating blanket. So I put that under the comforter just to kind of trap some heat in there. It has like different settings. So I have it on that right now. I just turned it on. Doesn't take too long to warm up, but this thing really comes in handy. And it has like a timer on there, so it's not going to stay on all night, which kind of gives me a peace of mind. But I love it. Hello world. I'm winding down. I'm in bed right now, and I'm just working on some stuff and just doing like looking at stuff for Christmas presents, things like that. So trying to figure out like who left I need to get stuff for and what I'm going to get, and just kind of price matching, things like that. So today's my last day of vacation. I go back to work tomorrow. Man, this last week has been so nice. I mean, it started off a little rocky, but I mean, just getting to spend time with family, and I did not have to set my alarm once at all this past week. Typically, anytime I have vacation, I don't wear makeup, and if I do, it's usually not very long. Last night for my husband's work holiday party, I did put on makeup, and it felt so weird. Like, I don't know if you guys ever do that, if you like take time off from work and just let your face breathe. To me, I feel so refreshed and like recharged. And with updating my skincare routine lately, I've been breaking out way less, like hardly, and I love it. And so it was just nice to give my skin a break, other than last night. So I mean, in any Vlogmas video, except for, you know, like a little bit last night, you know, I don't know if anyone noticed, but I wasn't wearing makeup. So I love that. I honestly, like, I would love to just let my skin breathe every day, but at the same time, I really love makeup. And I feel weird like going into work without it. Like, it's like a professional setting, and I mean, there have been times where like I'll come back from vacation and I'll wear very little makeup, and then like after maybe a day or two, I go back to my regular routine. So it just, I don't know, it feels weird. It feels weird. I feel like naked without makeup. Anyways, I finally got my nails done after talking about it all week. Finally went, my grandma and I went to my favorite place in Elk Grove. That was a story. All I want to say is it's just really frustrating when you make an appointment and request a specific person that you love, that you know is going to do a phenomenal job, and for one reason or another, both times you make the appointment, they're not available, or they have like a specific skill set that, you know, someone else might need versus, you know, mine is like more simple, just doing the gel nail polish. I don't know, it's really frustrating. And then just being stuck with the same person each time who doesn't listen. It just sucks when you go spend your hard-earned money on paying a professional to do something for you and requesting a specific person and then asking for your nails that you're paying for to be done how you want them. I'm very particular, I'm not even gonna lie. Just breathe. I don't know. First world problems, am I right? Oh my god. Stop. I need to stop. Anyway, so even though my right hand nails are short and my left hand nails are somewhat longer, I still like the design, the nail polish, so I'll film a little bit of that here. Yeah, overall, this week has been so relaxing. I've actually been so stressed out, like, lately, just with personal things going on. My grandma moved in with us, like, not even a month after we got our house. I don't know if I've talked about this in a previous video. I honestly can't remember. But so we've been just adjusting to that and figuring things out. And then I know I've talked about this part, but my other grandmother passed away September. So just kind of reconnecting with family members that I haven't seen in a while. There's just been a lot going on, and then work. So I've been so stressed out. I thought I was losing my hearing, that like I was having hearing problems. And I even made an appointment to go see a doctor, like an ear, what do you call it? Oh my god. I can't think of the word right now. It is, it's a hearing specialist. I can't think of the actual like term. But anyway, they did the tests and everything, and I was so anxious and like expecting the worst. And I wanted to know because one of my sisters, she was born with like a hearing problem. I mean, she used to have to wear hearing aids. She still has them, but she doesn't wear them all the time. I don't know exactly all the specifics, but she seems to be doing okay anyway. So I was concerned about myself just because of that. I don't know if it was like hereditary or what, I don't know. After doing all the tests, the specialist, they were asking me like, you know, have you been stressed out? Like, you know, sometimes when you're really anxious and you have anxiety, that can actually affect like your hearing and just having like migraines and vertigo. Like that's been going on a lot, like off and on. And I was just like, whoa, like I had no idea anxiety could do that to you. So it was just really eye-opening, and I knew I knew I was anxious a lot. But after like this doctor is telling me like, you know, different things I can do to just kind of like de-stress, things that I know that I have tried in the past, but basically just kind of, you know, reassuring me like, hey, you don't have a hearing problem, your hearing is perfect, but you know, your stress levels are affecting like your head. I'm not crazy, I swear. So anyway, ever since I had that appointment, I have been trying to cut back on coffee because he said that caffeine can affect that, your stress levels, and just trying to do other things. So I've been really just trying to just chill. So this last week that I had off, it was perfect timing. Every year I take a week off in December, and just to kind of, you know, wind down at the end of the year and spend time with family. And you know, I'm glad I do that because it's important. It's important to kind of recharge and prepare for the new year, and again, be with family. So, you know, if any of you are stressed out there, take deep breaths, drink some tea, take a long hot bath, read a good book, go for a walk, exercise, listen to music, go sit in your car and scream your head off when no one's around. Just, you know, take some time for yourself and reflect on what's stressing you out. See if there's anything you can do about it. If it's beyond your control, then jump into something that will take your mind off of it, or maybe ease whatever you're going through. Life is challenging sometimes, but it gets better. It does. Okay, I've been talking a lot and I'm really tired. It's like 11:22 and I have to go set my alarm for the first time in like a week and a half, which is very sad. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna start the new week off with a positive attitude, and I'm looking forward to the holidays next weekend. Christmas is in 8 more days. I cannot wait. I was texting my sister about like what to bring for her holiday party. Okay, I'm gonna cut myself off. Like I said, it's late and I'm tired and I have to set my alarm for pretty early. So let me stop rambling and just cut myself off. Okay, good night guys. I will see you on my next Vlogmas. Bye. So here's what I decided to go with. I wanted something festive, but I didn't want to do like traditional like red or green. So it's kind of like a nude color with gold glitter. Just because of like the time frame, since Christmas is in 8 days, this is going to look really great for New Year's as well. So as my grandma said, it's very glamorous. Grandma's nails. Well, you could. Little Santa hat.